We are going to do a quick review of this rifle scope. This rifle scope is a 4-12 Pursuit. They call it the X1. It was $129 at Bass Pro, but right now they have it on sale for $69. As well, if you go in and fill out a credit card application, they'll give you $20 and you can reduce the price from that. And also you get 2 free Bass Pro Shop hats. This is what the Plex looks like. Okay, so it has a ballistic Plex. They got both dots and horizontal hashes, vertical too for windage. What we did is we took off this 4-power Barska, which has really thick crosshairs, and we remounted this Pursuit scope, and then we shot some rounds. The rounds that the gun likes the best, that most guns like best, is this CCI 22 long rifle target, standard velocity. Really likes that. So we have a target set up there. I'm going to go over some groups with it. The scope itself is extremely clear. I mean, the crosshairs are thin. You just your focus here. There's no parallax focus, but it wasn't too bad. You have turrets that can reset for windage and elevation back to 0. If you want to use those instead of the ballistic Plex. The overall view of this scope is pretty good. I mean, for a 22 and how clear it is. The cool thing about it is you could put on the target, you could just pick out a little bitty spot like that circle, and you could just really focus in on that. As super clear. Now, Ruger 10/22s are a lot of fun to shoot. Most of them don't jam. It's got a nice rotary magazine. That's pretty good. Anyway, so this is our target. I went out the other day and shot some groups, and I went back out today to resight it for the ammunition that Rashawn has and that he'll be shooting with it. It's Rashawn's scope. I mean, my scope, Rashawn's gun. And we put it on for a test, and we'll leave it on for a while. Anyway, the CCI, as you can see, grouped the best. They got Federal in there. We didn't shoot any Winchester. Shot some Remington. That actually shot pretty good. But the Federal shot the best. And this is the best group at 75 yards. And this group here, which is kind of telling on the scope, is pretty interesting, because what I did was at 40 yards, I shot 4 shots in here. Okay, then I moved the crosshairs way up, way back, then to center. Same thing with windage, left and right, and back to center. And then I shot 3 more shots, which is this one, and this one. So, I mean, because it's hard to keep your head on a scope because of the gun design. The scope's a little high for the gun, and there's really no cheek piece for your cheek. So, we can mark this down here, as being part of that. But still, it's, within this nickel-sized group. So that's about it. The 22 has a pretty tough trigger pull, but the scope, I have to admit that the scope is actually more than I thought it would be. How it would do on a big game rifle, I don't know. How it would hold up, I don't know. I mean, I didn't look at any other reviews, but for my review for this 22 rifle, super clear, very accurate, and a very nice scope, especially for the money. I mean, $70. You could pay a little bit more and get a Nikon and some of the other stuff, but for the features it has, ballistic Plex, which is cool, 4-14, super clear, it just works well.